Hi everyone, today I am going to discuss about the type of chemical reaction. All the type which we have to study in class 10th, 11th and 12th, I am going to discuss. The chemical reaction. What is the first of all before discussing the type of chemical reaction, I want to discuss what is the meaning of chemical reaction. So if the chemical change happen, that means the chemical change happen, that means chemical reaction happens. So what is the type of chemical reaction? The type of chemical reaction is mainly divided into the two parts on the basis of the release of energy, on the basis of release of energy and the basis of product formation and the product formation. On the basis of product formation we have the five type, which is the combination reaction, decomposition, displacement, double displacement and redox. And on the basis of release of energy we have the endothermic reaction and the exothermic reaction. So all I am going to discuss today. Endothermic that means you supplied the heat or the any type of energy. Not mainly it is in the heat form, but not always in the heat form. It could be like the sunlight and the light energy, electrical energy. It could be any type of energy to happen or creating a condition to react or to form the product. So this is called the endothermic. And exothermic, when you react the two things and you get the product, you get the energy in the form of product. Like if you burn the magnesium ribbon, then you will get the magnesium oxide, which is burning with a bright dazzling flame. That means this is the exothermic reaction. That means the heat energy is releases here in the process of respiration also. You will get the heat energy, you will get the energy in the form of ATP. So this is also exothermic reaction. So the energy can be you will get in the product in any form, either the heat form, light form, ATP form or any other form. So it is called the exothermic reaction. And I think you understand what is the difference between the exothermic and the endothermic reaction. And the next four type is the combination reaction, decomposition, displacement, and all I am going to discuss. So what is the meaning of combination? That means let's suppose a product, let's suppose a reactant A and B which react to form the product C. So in this you are able to see that the two things A and B combine together to form a product C. So this is how the combination reactions happen. So just like here let the H2 plus O2 combine together to form a butter which name is the H2O. And the another example, Mg plus O2 combine together to form the magnesium oxide. So it is the example of combination reactions. And another example, like when the calcium oxide is dissolved into the water H2O, then it forms the calcium hydroxide. So it forms the calcium hydroxide and releases the heat. So at the same time it is a combination reaction and it is the exothermic reaction, because the heat is produced when you dissolve the calcium oxide into the water and it produces the calcium hydroxide. So it is the exothermic reaction on the basis of release of energy, and on the basis of product formation it is the combination reaction. And this is very important reaction that you mainly ask in the board examination of class 10. So that I would make a star for this because it is very important. So I think you understand what is the meaning of combination reaction and how the combination reactions happen. And next to it I am going to about the decomposition reaction. So decomposition reaction is just the opposite of combination reaction. In this combination reaction you are getting that if a product A is combined with the B, then you will get into the product is C. But in the decomposition reaction it is entirely different. Let's say product A and which is provided a medium, let's say heat, light and anything, and let's suppose this is the sign of heat energy, this is called the delta. So if the let's suppose we have a compound A which name is A and provided with the heat and it break down into the B and C. So if it is the breakdown, that means it is the decomposition reaction. An example of this reaction is very important, which is the calcium carbonate, CaCO3. The calcium when the calcium carbonate when the calcium carbonate is heated strongly, then it produces the calcium oxide, CaO, and releases the carbon dioxide gas. So it is the example of decomposition reaction where a single product is divided or split into the two and where a single reactant is divided into the multiple product, which is the calcium oxide and the CO2. So this is the example of the decomposition reaction. And another example we have of the decomposition reaction, which is when the metal right. I would like to suggest you to remember a very interesting thing, which is the metal nitrate. Metal nitrate is given the heat, then it produces the metal oxide plus NO2, nitrogen, NO2 and O2. So this is the very important thing which you have to remember with the perspective of board examination. Let's suppose a metal nitrate PbNO4. So we have the PbNO4, which is the PbNO3 and PbNO3. So this is the lead nitrate. It is the lead nitrate, and it's when the heated, then it produces the metal oxide. That means PbO, which is the metal oxide, and the NO2, and another is the O2. And if any metal you will keep here, then again a product will you get the metal oxide and the nitrogen dioxide and the oxygen. So this is the important thing in the decomposition reaction, so which you have to remember. And another is the displacement reaction. So displacement reaction is also very interesting, in which you will get to see that a product used to change their position. Let's suppose a BC and the CD. Let's suppose BC and the CD are react together to form a product, which is the AC and the BD. So in this you are able to see that it is example of double displacement reaction. In this you are able to see that A is combined with the B, and here you get that A is combined with the C. That means A displaced from its position and get here. So this is the example of double displacement reaction, because in this product also changes their position and this product also changes their position. So it is the example of double displacement reaction. And in the chemistry, it is the sodium sulfate, which is also example. Sodium sulfate and the barium chloride, BaCl2 is combined together. It is the cation, anion. In the displacement reaction or the double displacement reaction, you will always see that first is written the cation and then anion, then again cation, then anion, and it will form the product with as it displaces their position, so it will again make the product with the cation anion and anion cation. So write this one. So we will get here the BaSO4, and in this and here we will get NaCl2. So this will be our answer, as it is the example of double displacement reaction, and this is displacement reaction, double displacement reaction. And I think you understand about this reaction. And if you are talking about the redox reaction, I will teach this in the next video, because it is something a huge topic which will take a lot of time. And thank you.